what they've done is the Board of Supervisors was willing to invest local money. And when the first project, that was a wireless project many years ago, didn't fully work out, they didn't throw in the towel. And they were, I think, smart to say we need not just a single provider, we want to have competition. So the fact they've got 4 different providers or more in the county, nothing better than competition. And then Virginia overall has led the nation because Virginia took money from one of the COVID bills, and then some money I got from the end of the Trump first administration. And so they started with $750 million before many states were not doing much of anything. Now we've got money finally coming from the infrastructure bill. And that will allow Virginia not only to finish broadband, which is our top priority, but if we may have up to $1.5 billion coming, that means we will have some left over to potentially increase cell phone service in some of these rural areas as well. It shouldn't have taken this long, candidly, and the last administration took too long getting the money out. The new administration has taken time to try to review the whole process. It's delaying, but we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. My hope is that additional federal dollars will be, Virginia will get its hands on it before the end of the year, because this is one of the few areas where we can say, if we don't get this done, it's not because of lack of money, it will be failure of execution. And there are parts of rural Virginia where we don't have this much success, and we need to see if we can take lessons learned here and take them elsewhere. I think they said about 1,100, 1,200 homes from finally being passed. I think we're talking about, over the last few years, I heard a couple of different numbers, but it seemed like close to 20,000 homes passed. And that's tough to do. There's a lot of places in Bedford County where you can go a lot of miles without seeing another house. So the fact that this has been deployed, the fact that the ISPs are laying the fiber, bringing it home, and I think by mid-2026, virtually everyone will have that coverage. There'll still be a few outliers, and that's what this next pot of money will come down. But I can't think of a kind of semi-rural county like Bedford that's closer to getting universal coverage almost anywhere in Virginia. I mean, some of our urban centers have got close to your urban 100% coverage. And it's not just based upon, what's interesting, and I think people don't realize, at least on this case, it's not just based upon sometimes the wealth of the county. Loudoun County, which up in Northern Virginia is one of the wealthiest counties in America, still has got wide gaps in the broadband coverage. So kudos to the Board of Supervisors for everybody being involved and hanging in. It starts with kids. I mean, as we all saw in COVID, the number of places where people had to go sit in a McDonald's or Burger King parking lot to do their homework because you couldn't get online. And if you've got high-speed fiber to every home, that starts with educational opportunity. It starts with the ability to start a new business. I mean, I think one of the promises of a connected world shouldn't be you don't have to move to Northern Virginia or Richmond to get a good job. And if you can do it here remotely, we've proven that remote work can work, but you got to have that connectivity. So I think it's good in terms of job creation, job retention. It's also good for seniors as they want that kind of connectivity as well. Again, broadband connectivity isn't going to guarantee a community success, but not having it is going to really cut back their costs, their opportunities.